Hello everyone, so new patch is out, new characters, new region, and I want to talk who I think will be worthy to get and what will be their power level and maybe who should you get, maybe depending on the account, and what's their full value. So let's go from the beginning. So first character is Yang, and she's already out, we already know her power level, so we can talk about it. If you look at the tier list, we can see she's tier 0 in both game modes. She's, she's pretty strong, but she has some problems. Mainly, she's a Havoc. If she was any other element, she would be probably much better positioned, but currently, well, we have Forlova, who is her direct competitor. If you already have it, she's already strong enough. They are in same tier list in Impering Waste. In Tower, she is basically only one tier lower. So if you already have her build, you already have her team, you don't really need Yang. And that's just that. And the other problem she also has is she is directly competing for teammates. She needs Chisa, and you already have characters that use her. If you use Amity Infusion Burst or Hiyuki, yeah, your Chisa is already in high demand. So really getting a new character that also needs her, not that wise. But if you don't have any of these conditions, if you only have, I don't know, some of them, but don't have any need for Chisa, or you plan to pull for her, already pull her for something else, but she's just being there not utilized, maybe she has some values. As she is, yes, she is better than Frolova, but Frolova uses not that consistent teammates. Benefit of Yang is you can get her working with just Rebecca, who you could get for free, and Chisa that you need to pull. But overall, I'm not that sure because yes, she will probably get buffed with the new characters. Her sister, yes, Suisui will probably buff her. Not sure if he will get new Havoc Bane buffer, but that also demands the pulling of new characters. And Suisui will probably also be used preventively as Hiyuki can use her. So if you already have her, you can't use them 2 times in the tower or in the Whimper Waste. You can use it only on one team. And some new characters will probably demand it also. So not sure how much of the value she has at the moment or at all. So if you like her, you can get it, but her her pool value is, I would say, low, as she is really contestant. She contests many characters that needs her. If she was any other element, Havoc is already really well positioned in tower on in both game modes. So yeah, I would not say that she's extremely of high value and high pull value, but she's strong if you want to get her. So my conclusion is pull value is low. She is really contestant. Havoc is not really needed that much in any game mode because it already have characters that can be used there. And to use her, you will need to probably sacrifice some of your other teams so she can be at her maximum potential. Next, we have Suisui, and we already know what her kit will do. We already have be able to see its preview in the game, so we know she is great buffer. She will buff negative status sets. So if you have Hiyuki or Yang or the pooled, yeah, she will be great buff for them. So even on this, even so, just seeing this, we can be sure that she is already high value because she already supporting 2 of the best DPSs in the game. So she'll probably immediately go to tier 0. She's also a support, new shorekeeper for negative statuses. So we already know that's good. She will probably be best in slot for premium support for new Electro that's coming. So that's also something to keep in mind. This will be probably her best team. And that's also she use variation because she is rectify user. That's also Kura is constantly using every support is basically getting a rectifier being prefers Verena than Shorekeeper, now her, so I guessing they really want you to pull some of the weapon, because I'm not sure about you, but I don't have variation for all of them, so yeah, unless you need have multiple copies of it, yeah, as I don't have, you will need to maybe pull for some weapon, but hopefully you will get something. It's not needed, so it's not even problem in game modes where you can share weapons, but the only problem is if you in weapon waste you want to use her and Shorekeeper in both sides, or you want to use in this new end state matrix. Yeah, you can't change weapons there, so you might be missing some variation for it, but beside that, she's great buffer. She'll probably be great support for new Electroflare that's coming, so her PEL value, I will say in conclusion, is high. One additional note is, if you don't have Yang on the Hyuki, yeah, Hyuki maybe should get her on a rerun, because she will probably support Electroflare, be premium support, but until Electroflare DPS gets out, if you have no use for her beside that, and you didn't pull any character she works for previously, you maybe can just wait until a rerun and get her then. Next we have her, our Dragon Sword Saint lady Xin Zhao. We can already see what she do because we have her echo in the game. We can see that she is main DPS because this is main DPS set, and we can definitely see she is Toon Strain main DPS. So she has a tiny problem, just a small one, just a small redhead problem called Sigrika. As you can see, Sigrika is in both tiers at tier 0. She has high DPS, she is great in both modes, and she's also Arrow. And if you already have her and her support, like Shuyan or Scylla, yeah, you don't really have need for a Xin Zhao. And that's not all, but first thing I need to mention is, yes, there is some exception because Sigrika was not that popular, so not many people have her. So there's some circumstances that can help her. But beside that, Xin Zhao also competes with some other characters for teammates, because we know she is a Toon Strain, as her echo is Toon Strain, basically needs a need to condition it. You will need to compete with Amit, basically, and Luke, because we already have a Toon Strain support that doesn't have currently the best in slot, meaning Linnea. Linnea is here, and in her Toon Rupture mode, yes, she supports Amit, but in Toon Strain he doesn't have best in slot. So if you want to play for Xin Zhao, yeah, you will probably need to find other teammates for Amit. So you need to play Amit Fusion Burst. And that means you need to have both Denia and Amit, and Denia and Linnea. And if you don't have both of them, or you have Luke, so if you have both Luke and Amit, yeah, she will need some of the teammates, because she will probably work best with Linnea, as she doesn't have support, but she will probably be able to work with Denia to some capacity. So you would need to see, if you have only Amit, and you want to pull both Denia and Linnea, yes, she is good. But if you have both Amit and Luke, her pull value drops. So basically, on my team, on my account, I already have Shuyan. And if I wanted to get some Aero DPS, there is much more sense in getting Sigrika than her, as I already have support for Sigrika, and for her I would need to pull Linnea, as I didn't pull her. So I would need to play her Amit and Denia and Fusion Burst, and her and Linnea in with her Toon Strain mode. So her pull value, I would say, is mid. Also depending. She needs to be in same power level as Sigrika. She needs to be both tier 0 in both modes, because if she's not in any one mode, just pull Sigrika. Sigrika is better. so her pull value will depend on power level. If she's not as good as Sigrika, there is no reason to pull her. But if she's on the same level, yeah, her pull value will be better because Sigrika was not that popular, so not many people get her. So she will be somewhat probably popular, so you can thinking about getting her. Also, you need to have her teammates ready and free one of them, probably getting Linnea free so you can use it with her. All things said, her pull value is mid, depending basically on having same power level as Sigrika. If she doesn't have the same power level, she's not there, so she's probably skippable, and that would be maybe a little funny because having this Dragon Saint with this really powerful character in lore not being weaker than Sigrika, the girl who summons plushies. So yeah, really quite funny, but probably not really popular with players. So think she will be probably strong. So depending on the account circumstances, if you have teammates, you can free up for her or someone you are willing to pull. Yeah, you can pull her. So this is my stance, mid level. Now we have probably the biggest skip of all the new characters, Jingran. He is fusion, we know what he will do. He is also main DPS. We can see that this is his echo set, and this is definitely his Staffel critical rate. It's definitely main DPS echo, so he is fusion main DPS. And being fusion main DPS, he has quite a bit competition because his main competition is Amit. She was, I think, probably the most popular character, and many people pull her. So if you have her, and you probably do, you will probably not need him. She is pretty good in both game modes. She's pretty popular, and I don't think many people will pull him instead of her. So that's the problem. He's fusion, and there is really no need for him at the moment. He's also, we can check that he also needs shields, so she will get shield, so he will be supported by Yuno, so you will also need to not be able to play even Yuno DPS or play him with Agasta. Yes, Agasta has dropped in the ranking currently and she's not that great, but she still clears content. So even though she's in the lower tiers, people will probably play her still. So pulling for him would mean you will not have teammate for Augusta. One good thing about him will probably be that he will be probably quite a free to play because he is main DPS that uses heavy attacks, and we already have Mortefi for heavy attack buffing. And if we look that he doesn't have anything else in just gaining shield, he doesn't have any additional connects, no some negative statuses. So he, Mortefi, and Verina would probably be good team like Agasta is, be good free-to-play player similar to Luke. So I would say his position is similar to Luke, good for free-to-plays, and maybe he's better in Viva than Luke. He will be probably positioned somewhere here better, but also needing to pull Yuno for him, also using your Yuno not in your Augusta team for him will also be questionable. And also having Amit, if you already have Amit, already have her team, or you already have Fusion DPS that's top tier, so there is not need for him. So unless you are in specific situation, you are new player or someone starting and doesn't have that many characters, he might be good pool for free-to-play investment, but later on he will probably need both Yuno and Shorekeeper for his premium team, and they are contestants. So yeah, I would say currently his pull value is low, and there is no need for him unless you don't have any other fusion DPS. Now we have characters we know much less about. First, I will start with Hissin. We did get Electro Rover in this version, so we can suspect that she will be also Electro by following the history and trends. Yeah, Electro Rovers usually, basically Rover's element usually follows the new version Sentinel. So we can suspect that she will be probably Electro, probably Electro Flare. So I suspect she will be main DPS, maybe support, but I doubt it. But so I expect main DPS and Electro Flare, specifically main DPS. Meaning she will have her free-to-play team, so she's probably good value because probably Electro Rover and Bullying will probably be her free-to-play investment level. So Electro Rover is a support and Bullying is a healer. So that we need to see. But besides that, she will probably have her premium teams. So you will probably replace Bullying with Sui Sui. So that will be her best in slot for support level, for healing level. And we don't know for now, but there should be character that will be replacing for Electro Rover in buffer. At the moment, as you see, that means that she will have both free to play and premium level, making her a really good character. And we can expect that maybe even I'm not sure we can expect, but there is also possibility, who knows, maybe they will make main rover as a main DPS and she will be its support, but I doubt it. I'm not sure that will be what will they do. I expect that she will be main DPS, Electro Rover will be free to play support, and some new characters, we will talk possibilities, will be premium level. So still will already be accessible as a premium healer, and Bullying will be free to play. So meaning that she has both free to play and premium level characters. Also she is Electro, probably. Expected to be Electro. There is only one Electro character anywhere near top of the list, that's Augusta, and even she is not an AP character in any mode. So being Electro is great advantage, great need for it. So I suspect that she's pull value will be probably very high. That we need Electro in tier 0. Here she will have free to play levels, she will have premium characters. So yeah, and being Sentinel will probably mean she will have be the apex of the new DPS mode, new damage dealing. So she will probably be the most powerful character or the highest damage dealing character. So that's basically all we need to say. Yeah, I expect her value will be high, or maybe even very high. Being able to play her as a free character or full premium will be great. So there is no need to say more. Yes, she will be great high value. And last, we have characters we know least about. Soming. Basically, we don't know anything about her, so only thing we have is speculation. We can maybe look into her design and look into something, but we can just basically speculate what we have. What we are missing is currently premium support for Hissin, because we need Electro Flare support. So yes, there is one option that she will be Electro Flare support for Hissin, meaning that her pull value will be high because she will be premium support for probably the best DPS after Hissin release. But we have no information about it. That's just one suspect. So this is what we are missing. Currently, maybe there will be some other character that will be premium Electro support, but we have no information about that. So this is thing that we definitely need. So unless if she's not that what is needed, what's missing in the game, then we have some other options. Looking at design, yes, she has bunch of flames. Maybe that's something. Maybe she will some fusion characters. Maybe or basically only on the red color. Maybe she's the Havoc character. I'm not sure. So meaning she could be premium support for Yang Yang, basically replacing Chisa and buffing Yang Yang further. But that's maybe be a lot of power creep. I'm not sure, because Yang Yang already now, without Sui Sui released, with just Chisa, she is already tier 0 in both game mode. So getting a new premium support additionally on this, she will be probably the best character in the game. So meaning she will bump down all of the characters down. She will be only maybe in the tier 0. Or she will not that Su-Ming will not have that much impact. She'll be better than Chisa, but there is no need to pull her if she's not going to be that much better. If he doesn't buff that much, maybe she'll be just alternative to Chisa. So if you want to use Amy to Chisa, you could use Su-Ming with Yang, so that will be option. But in that case, her pull value will be probably low, as you already have someone on that level, meaning Chisa is already there, so there is no need for her. But that all can change. I'm not sure she does. Maybe she is even fusion and doesn't work in any of that. She is, I don't know, works something with someone else. Not sure how. So we have no information. But my conclusion is basically if she is Electro Flare support we need for premium Hissin's team, yeah, she is, guys, he will have high values. But if she's not, if she does something else, we don't know. She could be anywhere. So can't really make any final answer. Electro support is great. Everything else depends what is other things. So I want to make conclusions for all characters, so let's go from the beginning. Yang, yeah, a lot of contested teammates, currently not that needed. Havok is already good in all game modes, so I would say low pull value. There's also possibility that she will get better in time if he gets some better teammates, but that would mean higher power creep. So for now, she is low. Sui, great buffer for negative status effects. She'll be premium buffer for Hiyuki, Yang, Kissin probably. So I would say her pull value is high. Maybe wait for rerun if you don't have characters that work for her now, but you want to pull her for Kissin. Xing Zhao is next, depending on if you have Sagrika. Sagrika is already tier 0 in both game modes. She is great. If you have 3 teammates for her, she will probably need Linne is her premium team. So if you are Linne not contestant, or you don't have both Amit and Luke, yeah, her value can be mid. Jhin Gran, yeah, he is low. He is fusion DPS after Amit, she is really popular, so he also needs Yuno, meaning your Agatha would be without teammates. His pull value is depending on, do you have Amit? Probably have her. If you don't have her, do you want to pull him instead of her? So his pull value is low, but he has option to probably be really good free to play. Okay, let's go to Hissin. Will probably be premium Electro Flare main DPS. She will probably be the best main DPS as she is Sentinel of this region. So she will be probably the best DPS and highest damage in the game. So she will have free to play as Bullying and Electro Rover, but probably some premium teams. So her pull value is high. And think we know the least, Su-Ming, we don't know that much about her. If she is the one for Electro Flare premium support, yes, her per value will be great, but if she is not, then we don't know. She could be anywhere, so we will just have to see. Okay, thank you for watching. This is all I think I have to say for now. We will see how meta will develop and what will come out of this. And see you later, and bye.